Let's talk about the Venice lifestyle. Some people feel gentrification is kind of happening within the community. Some people are for it. Some people are against it. Some people feel the way things have been great, but now we're going to see a new day and it's going to change and make our attitudes different. What's your reaction?
I mean, my reaction to that, I mean, the thing I love so much about Venice is that it's very unassuming. Like kind of behind all these closed buildings, these kind of facades that are a little bit rougher on the outside is this amazing amount of creativity and talent and energy. And, you know, that's the one thing I would be afraid of losing if there is an inflection of money that comes in. I don't think it's, I mean, the people who are kind of behind the walls and are the engines that really power the community are all super talented people, and I don't think they would leave. But I do think that the kind of roughness and the kind of the understated nature of Venice is really what makes it powerful. It's kind of the thing that powers everything, and especially in the entertainment industry, but it's kind of not really spotlighted and I guess over abused or exposed.
Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's an underlying culture here that will remain, but change occurs, and I personally like that. But I think if we embrace exactly what we said, that there's a unique personality in Venice, and that we actually encourage unique personalities. Well, there'll be new unique personalities, ones that you're not used to, and if you've been here for 50 years, you've probably been through that and seen unique personalities, and that's one of the things that always appealed to me. I grew up in LA, and I would come down here, and it's like, it was okay to be weird. It was okay to, you know, do the weird things or to like that. It was just like a place where you could be yourself. And I think that is a lot of what running a startup's all about. Like, you got to be confident in what you're doing, and when everybody else is telling you, no, you can't do that, you have to be like, no, I'm going to ride around in the pink bike and, you know, wear the crazy hat, and that's it, you know, and this place encourages that, and I think that is what makes it special. And so, yeah, people will change, but the underlying philosophy and culture, I think, will remain.
Do you feel freedom is here in Venice? People are freer here.
I was going to say two words: creative freedom. That's what Venice has always been about. That's what helps startups, you know, buck the odds and build great companies when everyone else says, I don't see that. So I think that is at the core of Venice. I think one of the things that's been fascinating now, being here for almost 5 years, with the quote-unquote gentrification, all I see changing is I see a lot of local businesses thriving. Small businesses that have been here for a lot of years, that had to deal with downturns, tough economic times, that are doing fabulous, with Google being here, hundreds of new folks, a lot of startup community action. There's a lot of great local businesses that are thriving, I think, with the influx of new people.
I'm going to throw a big question at you. Go ahead.
I mean, to be the bad guy again.
It's all right.
I think that so I used to live in the Bay Area. I worked out of Silicon Valley for a long time. I had a startup here on Main Street, right? Like, I've had all those different experiences, and I never moved to Silicon Valley, and I was kind of sad during the bubble when Silicon Valley moved to San Francisco. And they didn't move to San Francisco necessarily because they wanted to appreciate San Francisco for what it was. And I'm not saying that's what's happening here now. But I think that, but they moved to change it into something that they liked, with something that they wanted. And so I think we have to be, you know, just careful of the things which make Venice special here, and make sure that the people that we hire, particularly if there's a lot of them, and I guess we have a fair number now, you know, sort of, you know, respect those things and want them to persevere and support them somehow.